Countdown star Carol Vorderman has revealed that her son, Cameron, was branded unteachable while at school as she celebrated him obtaining a master's degree this week. The radio presenter, 60, told how proud she was of her youngest child, 24, considering the struggles he had endured at school when he was younger. Speaking about when he was younger, Carol told how Cameron's concentration was non-existent and on trying to get him to focus, his head would hit the table. Carol later learned that it was a sign of educational special needs, but said that she didn't know at the time because no one talks about it. When Cameron started school, the BBC Radio Wales presenter said that it wasn't without catastrophic consequences and he was soon being pulled out of class for being disruptive. The mathematician found it difficult to come to terms with adding, "At 4. I couldn't believe it. My sweet, wonderful little boy." Consequently, the head teacher told Carol that her son couldn't stay on at the school. He said Cam was getting into little fights, was disruptive, a troublemaker, basically, she wrote for the Daily Mail. "I took him around other schools, 6, maybe 7, to see if they would take him, but when they heard the history, they all said no. He was deemed unteachable," Carol added. Speaking about her son's needs, Carol said, "There are overlapping circles, with severe dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, AD and autism. Cam has severe dyslexia, AD and ADHD," she clarified. However, the star was keen to emphasize that Cameron's story is not a unique one and added that there are so many Camerons out there. Carol explained, "They are the ones I worry about now, and want to help, if I can. No child should be told they are unteachable because they are not," she added. This week Carol celebrated after Cameron gained a master's in animation and VFX from the University of Dundee. Taking to Instagram, Carol penned, "Thank you everyone, without exception, for your incredible support for my son Cameron this week when I told you how he'd achieved his master's degree in spite of being born with severe learning difficulties. He, and I, have been deeply affected by that love and support, the first he's ever received en masse in his life. I've kept Cameron's story very private and protected him like a lioness until he was able to walk his own walk, which he now can. In fact, he's now flying high. So he felt it was time to tell his story because of the hundreds of stories that you have told us of your problems as parents or now as adults going through the same thing," she wrote. Carol continued, "Today we've spoken for the first time about how he has been taking concentration tablets Concerta, a slow-release version of Ritalin, since he was 7. They still are the miracle drug. I fully expect a backlash from ignorant types who know nothing about how it all works, and I want to say to other parents who might be reading the anti-drug nonsense on the internet, just as I did years ago, to ignore it. Be advised by the specialist doctors and specialist schools and take a view. Our story is one of love, and hell, and concern and eventually of calm and celebration," Carol ended her post.